Hold on.
And we're
Well, you know, because
You know, he said,
Y'all ever
hold
good?
on, hold
go
on.
ahead and take
Okay.
a
And we're
minute
live.
because War be missing his cue, baby. But hey, y'all, what's up? Welcome to the rundown. It's your girl E Mac.
And
What's
your
going
girl
on, y'all?
Karamel. Because
Caramel.
that one over there, he tripping.
We got the War down here getting his life together, but
And
more
he doing
importantly,
something.
we got a special guest, y'all. I want y'all to just
Yes.
go ahead and just lock into this greatness. We got Fred Dubose.
It's not. Thank
Yes.
y'all for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, what's happening? Good to see everybody.
Come on with
Tell
you,
them,
my man.
tell a friend. Tell them come on in.
Yeah, come on and come on into the room.
Come on,
Well,
Tell them neighbor, tell a friend.
Fred, just for those that don't know you, just gonna kick us off. Give us a little bit of who you are, what you do, you know, where you from. You know, we kind of chopped it up a little bit, but just get the people something about yourself, and we'll just dive in.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm everyday people. I love the Lord. I love everybody. I'm an associate pastor at Lighthouse Church in Alsip, Illinois.
Okay.
One of the associate pastors, shall I say? Um, uh, what else? What else y'all want to know? Y'all know I sing because y'all been on my page. And if
You
you ain't been on
sang.
the page,
Hold
go
up.
on the
You
page. You
sang,
will see your
sang.
brother
You
singing and all that
sang,
good
sang,
stuff.
sang.
Cause
Huh?
that's
Come
yeah.
on.
Right now? I thought I was
Yeah.
introducing
I'm
myself.
about to put you on the spot. We got some time because Ward, I don't know what
We got
Ward
some
do,
time and we're
but
gonna work
we
it out.
I'm sorry. I was sharing, making sure that it was sharing to my page for the peoples.
Yes, sir.
sharing is
Yes, sir.
But
caring.
y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, it
Uh,
is. It really is.
if you want to hit a note right quick, do a
Hit a
run right
note
quick.
to open us
We
up.
ready.
All
We
right,
ready.
this is
We listen.
devotional hour right
We
now.
listen. We listen.
You listening? Um, just another
Y'all gonna
day
just put the man on the spot like that?
that the Lord
I'm about to go ahead and
has kept me. Just another day that the Lord has kept me. Why kept me from all evil when my mind stayed on you. Just another day that the Lord has. He done already kept me.
well,
Praise the
Hmm.
Lord, everybody.
hallelujah.
Okay. Praise the
Come
Lord.
on,
Praise
praise
the
Praise the
Lord.
Lord,
Yes.
everybody.
give
Yeah,
him
you did that.
all. What?
Okay.
Well,
This is
I
all
was about
about
to
Fred.
sing with you because I
Uh-huh.
know you needed that womanly voice, but
Oh, that was
my
it?
voice
Okay.
wasn't
Got
ready
you, got you.
today. It
Next
wasn't
time,
ready
next time.
today.
I got you, I got you. Next time.
Next time I'll be on point for you.
We be ready for you. All right, all right. Hey, who that
My boy
background there?
Tyrone.
What up,
I
Tyrone?
see.
Better call
And one of my
Tyrone.
boys.
calling.
My boy Tyrone.
He ain't even got to
Now,
call me.
now,
He right behind him.
now, Fred.
Yes, sir.
I, I know I know you're a bad boy and everything, Fred. But when you ain't singing and praising
Mm-hmm.
the Lord
Mm-hmm.
and driving demons away, you
Mm.
ain't driving the demons away and trying to get the captives set free.
Uh-huh.
Who you be bumping when you don't be bumping the Lord? Who you be bumping? Because I saw on the other evening in the late
Mm-hmm.
midnight hour, I saw
Uh-huh.
you singing some Lily Williams.
Oh,
Huh?
watch out there now.
I, I
And my
got my
color been
holy
blown, huh?
hanky. I got my holy hanky. So you don't
Uh-huh.
always be singing the Lord. I don't want you to be
No, we don't always
perpetrating on
say.
me.
No, we ain't perpetrating. We
Uh-huh.
ain't
He
perpetrating.
was
Not at all.
lying on you
But
or
but
something.
I do got my holy
He's so
hanky right
lady
here.
like.
I got
Is it? Is
so
it? Is it really holy?
Uh-oh.
mm,
It just got a
Mm.
hole in it.
Yeah.
It might be holy that way.
Look like a Costco paper towel.
well
Okay.
it's a makeshift hanky.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
but it's holy.
Okay.
To the eye of the beholder.
So,
Mhm.
well, yeah, that's another story. But I wanted to know,
Uh-huh.
can you do a little of that Lenny that you did? Now, Lenny wasn't singing the Lord's praises on this song
No, he wasn't
that
singing
you
Lord
were.
Praise no.
No, he was far from that. He was far from Bethlehem. But I wanted to hear you do a little something of a little Lenny that I heard
Hello,
you do
lady.
the other night.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Without the music
Yeah.
now, because I ain't got the band with me now.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
That's all right. Let them use you. Let them use you.
Dun. Uh, dun.
Girl, you know I
So, some in need, lots of women for the passion to be fulfilled. But I only need you, girl. If it's in, if it's in, if it's in God's will, cause I I love you. I
Hmm.
need you. That's good enough. I love
give it to Fred.
For the people in the background.
you.
Hold on, Fred.
Hey.
You gotta warn us.
Oh
You
my
can't be
gosh.
doing all of
The way
that.
he just
Like,
hold up. The way he just
Thank
hit
you. I
that
appreciate that.
love. Did you hear
Thank
that?
you. I
No,
The
appreciate
what
it.
way he
God bless
just
your hearts. Thank you.
but what y'all gotta do, and for everybody that's listening, please go on his page and just scroll
Mhm.
down. And he's in one of those honky tonk Texas hats.
Oh yeah.
And he's on stage. And you gotta listen to him sing this song with the
Loud and
band.
proud, baby.
When I tell
Loud
you,
and proud.
Lord, he done pulled out the hat. He done pulled out the hat. I'm dead.
I like
Lord,
that hat.
Oh,
I like that hat.
oh my
thank you. I
he
appreciate
done
that.
pulled
Thank you.
out
Thank
the
you. Thank
hat.
you.
love it.
He
Love
I'm
done
it.
taking it
pulled
off
out
for
the
y'all to
hat.
see
Okay,
because
okay.
this had a come up the light.
But
So
but
Fred,
y'all
I have
gotta go check that out though.
yeah,
We
definitely
definitely are.
go check out his page, y'all. But I just have a question. Like, what age did you start singing? Like,
I started singing. Well, here's the thing. I was diagnosed with high risk bronchitis
mm,
at the age of 6 months old. They said they said I would be dead by the time I was 21.
Jesus,
Wow.
Past double that now.
Okay.
clearly,
Um,
Mm.
yes, thank God.
they couldn't figure out what was actually coming out of me
Yeah,
because it was asthma and they couldn't figure it out. They knew asthma running my family, but mine was just so different and so strong. And so anyway, so my mom was like, well, you got to start doing something. You got to start working your lungs out. So finally, we started singing. I started watching my brothers. They were trying to get their singing group off the ground.
okay.
By me being a little fella, I was trying to hang out with the brothers. So everybody they listened to was everybody I listened to.
Yeah,
Every run I do has got some Rand Allen in it. Every run I do has got some the Hawkins in it. Every run I do has got somebody in
Mm.
it.
yeah.
Anyway, that's when it started. I was 6 months old because I didn't want to die. I didn't want to die, so I just started humming with what Mama was playing, and after that, it came out to I was listening to who was the lady that was married to the Isaac brother? She was dark skinned. She was
Mm,
dark skinned.
Hmm.
Anyway, I was 16 years old
Uh,
one day. I was listening to her. She's married to Ron Isaac.
okay.
I know
I
who you
forgot
talking
her
about.
name. Yeah, I forgot her name. She wrote most of his music. Anyway, she was singing on the radio one day and she started singing high notes.
Okay.
One of the songs, I think the name of the song was Angel. And I said I
Anita
could do
Baker?
that. Not
No.
Anita Baker.
But she got
Not
this
a,
song called okay.
she
Never
got
mind.
Angela
another song called
Winbush.
Angel. Yeah. Angela Winbush. That's her. That's her.
Angela Winbush.
Angela
Okay.
Winbush. So she was singing Angel, and she hit that high note at the end, and I said I can do that. So I started listening to people and started doing Ryan Salas runs with the high notes and all that. Everybody else, and that's kind of where it kind of took off at.
Yeah.
Uh, then called from countries, different countries, go sing here, go sing there. And I personally, I thought everybody could do it. I thought everybody could sing.
No.
I mean, I just, this
No.
is something that I can't take credit for it. God totally gave me this. I cannot take any credit for it. It's all God. I've worked with many other greats, Bobby Brown, you name it, a lot of the greats.
Man.
And they
But
ask
you
me the
know
same
something?
questions. How do I get up there? And I say, well, it's all God. That's all I can tell them.
No, that's
And
right.
that's a blessing. That's a
It's
huge
all
blessing.
good.
But you know something? Everybody can sing. Whether or not they sound good, that's the question.
Look, you
That's the
sing
question,
and you
right?
sing. You sing and you
Yeah.
sing.
Right, right.
Yeah. And I can
But no,
sing.
definitely.
I can
You
sing.
were
Yeah.
saying, let me hear something. Let me hear something.
I
Yeah, I said it all.
I about to I about to say she
Y'all like
falls in
that?
that
Y'all like
category.
that? I had to know. I did good.
You fall in the
Yeah.
category of sing, Karamel. You definitely sing.
I told you.
Yes,
I
I hear you.
sang.
I got it. But
Now,
no, it's
Fred,
so amazing how God uses
yeah.
circumstances and
Yes.
births something like the voice that you have. I mean, I think
Yep.
it's just a beautiful testament to who,
It's all God.
you
It's
know.
all God. Thank God for it. Thank God for the gift.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and you're using it too because God will take it away if you ain't using it.
Huh?
Somebody
Child,
But
don't know it.
but it's funny
Child.
because
give it back
probably
to
if
me.
you didn't go through that circumstance, you might have not even wanted to sing. But
That's
God
probably
had
true.
purpose for you. God
That's
had
probably
purpose
true.
and had a purpose for you to do. So
Mm-hmm. Of course, with
yeah.
the purpose of the process. So
Mm,
trusting the process and following God, that's I
yep.
can't take credit for it. I cannot take credit for it. It's all God.
Yes,
Definitely,
definitely.
definitely.
God bless my
Well, that's
singing too.
okay. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, Fred. Nobody wants to go through the process
True.
It's so true.
because the process a lot of times is a place of being uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times we don't want to be uncomfortable. We want to be where we good, but a lot of times you people have to learn you can't skip the process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We want to be platform, we want the mic, we want the stage, but you haven't been through the process. And in the process, there's a pruning and a squeezing period that you have to go through
Mm-hmm.
in order for God to get whatever that He needs to get out of you, squeezed out of you, and to mature you and to grow you. So a lot of times we look at going through the process or being in a place of being alone and isolated as a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing. It's just a thing that God, it's a season we need to be in for God to mature us and develop us in certain areas of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we don't want to go through that. And then when He's ready to unveil you, then you're ready for the mic, you're ready for the stage, you're ready for your purpose and your ministry. So you
Word right
spoke
there.
on that. uh why is all your career, what has kept you passionate and you know in this season of your life wanting to be what's kept that passion and that zeal going for you?
Um, I'm gonna answer that question this particular way. I was a garbage man for the city of Chicago for 26 years,
Mm.
and something happened to where they took me off the job. Now, in those 26 years, I was on the stage, I think, probably the fifth year with Gerald Levert.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And Gerald Levert told me, I'm finna be transparent, so I hope it's all right.
Go ahead. If you got to
Gerald
cuss,
Levert
go
told
ahead.
me,
It's all right.
he said, you are one hell of a singer, but you haven't sung yet. And I said, what do you mean I
Mm.
haven't sung yet? The crowd is on their feet, everybody's screaming and hollering. They almost throwing underwears on stage.
All right.
And he was
Ain't
like,
nothing wrong
yeah,
with
but
that.
he said, you got a good job, don't you? I said, yeah, I do. He said, when you leave that job, when that job lets you go and you leave that job, that's when you really gonna sing. He said,
Wow.
you sing your ass off right now. That's what he
Wow.
said. Being transparent.
Well,
He said, you can sing
well,
your ass off right now. But he said, when you leave that job, that's when you really gonna sing because now you got to sing to eat. Now you got to sing to
mm,
pay your bills. Now you and
I
this was
know.
part. This was part of the process. This was part of it's easy to do something when you got a cushion under you.
Yep.
It's easy to fall back on somebody or something. But when God moved that something or somebody out of the way and you fall on dead on your face, not your butt, your face. Now you got to do what God has called you to do. You don't have a choice now.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
how I'm gonna answer
Well,
that question.
Fred,
What kept me going and what kept me persistent
mm,
was the fact that this was something that God has. This is something that I was born to do. And
yeah.
I'll tell anybody, yeah, I sing. I mean, I used to be ashamed of it, but I feel like I sound pretty good. I don't think it's too bad.
That boy good. That
Yeah.
boy.
Okay.
You know,
That's
Yeah.
what kept me persistent.
Fred,
My
ain't
kids.
nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
It ain't nothing wrong with it. I've hosted and been on stages and everything to hear some panties thrown at me
Watch out there,
once or
Doc.
twice.
Wait,
Watch
wait,
out
So
there.
I definitely
who threw they draws at
what?
you? Was they
Fresh
big
fruit.
draws? Was they
Oh,
big draws for?
it was some big ones and some little ones.
It
I,
was
I
Hey,
didn't
they
discriminate.
count too. They count too. You
He
all right?
didn't
They
discriminate.
they
He was
they
taking them
smell they
all.
smell they smell good. They smell good like
Oh God, I wasn't trying to go that far.
potpourri. They smell like potpourri. They smell
Oh
good.
God.
you actually put them together. You know
I
what?
wasn't hating
That
on
Even
it.
is
get him.
hold
Do
on.
we even
That
get
is a whole
him?
nother
That's the
conversation.
question.
Wait.
We not
What
going
what
down
what
that rabbit hole. Mm-mm.
what y'all
I
y'all
need
act like
you.
I can't get no panties thrown at me.
That's for that's for another show, boy.
Yeah.
All right,
Wait till we interview you or something. I don't know.
we
What
gonna
the hell? You see how they do me, Fred?
I see, man.
I
I
got
see.
look
I gotta
back to you,
bind these
Fred,
two.
because war.
I gotta
Okay,
Okay.
bind
so
these two.
a little birdie told me you got this young hit project coming out. Give us
Yeah.
a little bit about that. What you got cooking up in the lab, sir?
Well, back to the first testimony about the asthma.
Yeah.
Usually when somebody wheezes with asthma, it's one little hee. I had like 8 of them coming out, and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So, a lot of harmonies and all that. That was became my best friend.
Yeah.
So in that sickness becoming my best friend, it also became a tool for me to try and work out harmonies and stuff.
Yep.
So they call me the harmonologist. Of course, you know I'm a singer by now. They call me the harmonologist. So this about the CD. It's a lot of different harmonies and things, and I can't sing all the harmonies right now. Of course, I'm only one person. But
Yep.
Great is Our Faithfulness is on there. A couple of testimonies are on there, and in song. I mean,
Okay.
it's just one nice. This was one fast one called Soul Cry. It talks. That's like one of my testimonies. It's a fast one. Gonna make you shout a little bit and all that kind of stuff. So we got something for everybody. Gonna make you shout. Gonna make you scream. Gonna make you holler. Gonna make you cry.
Okay.
All of that good stuff.
I'll
You
get my
know.
shout shoes
Yeah,
on.
I put it
What's it?
I put in one of my go ahead, eat.
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna go and get my shouting shoes out. And I'm just gonna
Yeah. Oh yeah,
pull.
we got something for you. We got something for you.
Yeah, I put in my Facebook story. I looked up one of your songs and everything,
Mhm.
and I added one of your songs to my Facebook story. Y'all have to go check it out. It's like one of his praise breaks. But you was
Okay.
up there. You was screaming like Tito and Randy Jackson, in quite a few of those songs. You got up there, brother. You
I
got
just
up there.
Well, praise the Lord.
oh man. So
Yeah.
I think it's very important to ask artists this question. What would you give for up and coming artists, singers out there, whether it's gospel, like what is your best piece of advice that
My
you
best piece of
give
it,
yourself, but you would give it to somebody else?
my best piece of advice. If you don't know who God is, get to know who God is. That's first. Um, I'm not saying that you have to be a preacher. I'm not saying that you got to be somebody who's in the oil all day, every day.
Yeah.
But have a little prayer time. Have a little talk with Jesus every now and then. Because
Uh-huh.
eventually, it's gonna be time for you to talk to him face to face.
Woo.
And
Woo.
if you don't talk
Oh,
to him down
you had
here,
to take it there,
you
huh?
don't want him to say that he don't know you when you get face to face to him.
And that's the truth.
So
Oh,
not
he
only
took it
that,
there. He took it there.
be persistent. My mom used to say before she died, hone your craft.
Mm.
Now these days we have a lot of tools to hone your craft.
Yeah.
You can be on your computer, you can be on your, if whatever time you have, invest in yourself.
Yep.
And after you invest in yourself as far as your brand, invest in yourself with your money.
Yeah.
You got to spend some time in the studio, a
Yeah.
good studio.
Yep.
You got to spend some time with a good producer. Don't be scared to take constructive criticism. Somebody's going to tell you that you don't sound good.
Oh yeah.
Listen back to it and listen to it in a good way with a positive attitude and say, well, maybe this didn't sound, maybe I was flat here. Maybe I was
Mm-hmm.
too sharp here. Maybe I did mess this run up or didn't add this run at the right place.
Yeah.
Take constructive criticism, but take it from somebody who has made it. Don't just take it from somebody who just don't like you. Don't
Exactly.
take it from somebody who stole your husband.
You gotta
Don't
look
take
at
it
the
from
source.
somebody.
You gotta look at the
Right.
source. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Stole the
that's what I would
husband.
start off
Lord have
telling people,
mercy.
because sometimes
Somebody
people
stealing
like to look at
husband.
things and say, "Hey, I'm good, and I don't need nobody to tell me you good." But you've been singing at home all this time. You
Right.
good,
Well,
but your only place
somebody
you sing is in the shower.
It's different when you get in that studio, baby. You get in that booth.
Exactly. The Bible says that your gift will make room for you. And if your gift gonna make room for you, that means that in the bank account is supposed to make room for you. At the Stellar Wars is supposed to make room for you. Everywhere your heart desires to you to sing at. I'm talking about artists now.
Yeah.
Everywhere your heart desires for you to sing at. This is where you are supposed to be. God will not have put it in your mind if He could not get it in your future. So
Amen.
therefore, that's what I would tell people. That's what I would start them off with. You have to understand God is not a God that's going to forget about you. And the last thing I'm gonna say, pay your tithes.
Mm.
Eba.
Pay
Your
your
time.
tithes. God is watching. God will not forget about you. God will never leave you nor forsake you. I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging for bread. Pay your tithes. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's two. Whatever it is, pay your tithes. Give your tithes and your offerings. Give something back to God. Give something back to the church. That's
Amen.
what I would tell them. That's what I would share with
Okay.
them.
In the
Okay.
in the comments, my boy Nicholas Allen, he always supporting us and tuning in. What up, Nick? And he was like, trust the process.
Yes.
And you spoke a lot on that. But I don't think that for the people that don't know who you are, Fred, like I don't think we gave the best introduction or whatever of you or what you do or whatever. Like this man is a writer extraordinary. He's written for a lot of artists. He has sung on many projects. Praise and worship leader. What are you, a pastor, assistant pastor at the church that you attend?
Right. I'm one of the associate pastors. I'm also the
So
assistant praise leader. Yeah.
assistant praise leader, amazing songwriter, not just singer, but songwriter, composer. You've like you mentioned Bobby Brown and many other celebrities that you've worked with. Uh, like for a lot of people that don't know who you are, like you ain't no cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. We ain't just got a cheeseburger on here. We got somebody that's a Big Mac in the spirit. Huh?
I
No.
And
appreciate
so,
that.
Fred,
That's so hard.
man, to have you on is just a blessing, and just thank you, man. Karamel, you got what you got for him, Karamel?
I just
Well,
got to
actually,
go
Karamel,
ahead, E. You
look,
got something? Go ahead.
I got something for you. So we all know this election is coming up, right? It's
Yes.
Uh-oh.
a hot topic. It's talked about on social media, good and bad. I'm frankly tired of it all, but I'm just curious, to get your thoughts, Fred. We just had recently the Democratic National Convention. So what is your perspective on this election? You don't have to give unless you want to who you rocking with and rolling. You ain't got to do all that. But if you wanted to share, that's fine. But what do you think is like going on? Give us your take.
Give you my take.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Let me hear what you
You could
well,
cuss if you need
first,
to.
Stop
I'm sure
encouraging
giving, but I'm not
us.
going to. Uh, the
He
Bible
be
says the heart
encouraging.
of the king is in his hand.
Yes.
So I feel like that the presidents, whoever's going to win, because at this point, I never even thought or dreamed or even imagined that Trump would have been president as long as he was.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Not just that, thank God that Biden got in, but it looks like that Trump is going to pay his way in. Did I say that? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to pay his way in again. So in him
Speak,
paying his way
Bishop.
in again, think about it. Everything that he's done that was so backwards and got away with. Everything that I believe it's time for a change. I believe it's time for a big change.
Yep.
Something that's greater than one person uh, who doesn't even respect divinity in his life or thinks that he can run this country on his own by himself.
Right.
He has to understand that there is a higher power. And I'm not saying this because I'm rocking with Trump. I'm actually rocking with his opponents. So in him doing everything that he has done, in him saying that everything that he has done, and for him not to be going to jail, for him just flash some money and say, "Hey, I know the loopholes. Y'all can't do this. Yeah, I can't pay taxes." Okay, come on, that's enough. This is enough. How can I trust somebody who does not abide by the laws that he's expecting everybody else to enforce?
That
So
part.
Yep.
Well,
that's my
That part.
opinion of it. That's my analysis on it.
Yeah.
Um, the things that he has done have really not helped everybody. If you want to be honest with it, if you want to be honest, he's helped the people who have money already. So he can look back at them and say, "Hey, I need a kickback." And I believe it's time for change. It's been some jokes about her. If she gets pregnant or whatever, and she's in office, that means the White House is going to burn down. I don't believe that. Why? Because again, the heart of the king is in God's hands.
Yeah.
So I do believe that they're not going to make a puppet out of her. I believe that she has a lot of people around her. I believe that she has a lot of good people around her,
Yeah.
and not just that. Barack Obama brought in Biden. Biden is bringing her in. So I think it would be a great thing if we all would get out and vote, and just to see a change, just to see somebody break the pattern. Say what I won't, whoever's out there listening, say what you want to. But Barack was the best president we ever had. I don't think we're gonna ever want to see another president like Barack.
Man, he
Yeah,
was so
that's
smooth.
true.
He was so
That's true.
smooth. He was so smooth. He
Uh-huh.
looked out for us. My dad had to get a stent put in his heart, and Obamacare took care of the bill.
Mm-hmm.
And that
And
that
so
my
many
daddy
people was
lived another
mad
two
at.
3 years because of that.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean, of course, I'm a rock with whoever is gonna look out for the people. Maybe he made some mistakes. Who hasn't? Maybe he did some stuff that wasn't in order. Who hasn't? But at least he looked out for the people.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on. So
Go ahead.
many people was so upset
So
about
upset.
Obama and this Obamacare and all this other
Hmm.
stuff. And what was you saying last week, Ward? Was that I mean a couple of weeks ago, Ward? Because Ward always
what
be
I
on there. Obama ain't did nothing for us.
What? I'm just
That's
Oh,
saying
really?
oh,
he didn't do necessarily anything for us. He
Caramel, why
did
are
it
you
more.
eating the piece?
as I
It was
said,
more so. It wasn't necessarily just for us black people. That's
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying. It was for everybody. He ain't did anything
okay, and what's
specifically
wrong with that?
for black folks
But what's wrong with
in
that?
particular.
But
I think
honestly,
he did more for the alphabet people than he did for black folks.
honestly, I don't want a president that's going to look out for a certain group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
People
Yeah.
in everybody. I don't. It don't.
Everybody.
I
Thank
don't
you.
care if you white, brown, yellow, orange.
But Fred,
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
they said the same thing. Trump's last tr- term or whatever. Everybody said the same thing. We need change, and it's going to be Biden and Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
And what change have we seen? That's what I
Biden.
want to know.
And I'm gonna
Well,
keep
What
on
well,
what
pushing
change?
this. Biden
And
did
well,
a
and and,
lot.
and don't hold on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not rocking with Trump. So let's throw that out there. I'm not rocking with Trump, and I'm not rocking with Kamala. Kamala.
well, for
I'm
those.
just saying
Go ahead,
she's
Warren.
making all these promises or whatever, but you're the vice president. Can't you do some stuff now before
The
your
president.
term is up?
No president can do nothing. For those that know history, you know what I'm about to say.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
President cannot do
I know
nothing.
that. I know that.
They have the
But
House.
during her term,
So when a new administration comes into office, they're basically the cleanup crew from the previous administration. People think that
true.
these presidents can
Mhm.
come in and just wave this magic wand and all of a sudden everything changes like that. It doesn't work that way. Obama got elected 2 terms. Did he do everything he sought out to do? No, he didn't. He didn't have the time to. But did he get stuff
I'm just
accomplished?
saying. I'm just saying that we heard all this before, and Kamala, she's locked up more black men than Trump, than anybody else. She's locked up more black men for weed at that. For weed, look at the record. And so I'm saying, like,
And
everybody's
what is the
expecting
law?
this big change because she's well, now she's black,
Now
and running
she's
for
black.
president.
But
Now she says
Ward,
she's black.
Ward, can we rewind that back? Can we rewind that back? Was she
I'm
following
just
the
saying.
was she following the law when she locked those people up? Was she following the law?
Thank you. Those were the
Was she
laws at
doing
the
her
Okay,
time.
job?
it's
I
a thing
mean,
of following the
I mean,
law and giving black men longer and extensive sentences than their counterparts, and that's what she did.
I'm gonna have to do my research on
I
that.
need some
Do
receipts.
your
I need some
research.
Yeah,
receipts
Do
I'm
on
gonna
your
that.
have to do my.
research.
I'm gonna have to do
Do
my
your
research. I'm
research.
not gonna just listen to what
Do you
everybody
do
is
you
saying,
I'm just
because
saying,
Mm-hmm.
everybody
do
is
your
pulling all
research.
these type of
I'm
stories
just
out the
saying,
woodworks.
do your
I need you to do
research.
your
She
research
has
too.
put more. I know I've done it. That's why I'm saying it. She's put more black men in jail for
And where the
longer
receipts at?
sentences than
Where the
their
receipts
than
at?
their counterparts. Go
Where the
online
receipts
and
at?
look it up. And,
But
and, and study
hold
over her study over her record.
on.
That's all I employ anybody to do. Study over her records. Like I said, I'm not voting for her or Trump. I'm just throwing it out there. You can't trust Trump either. You know, he
We
he
know we
this
can't
dude
trust
up here
Trump.
talking about the damn birds. The birds are getting when you ask this guy about AI and he starts talking about the birds being killed in the damn propellers on the what do you call those
Windmills.
big
On the windmills.
propeller
The
windmills?
windmills.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
ask this guy about AI and he starts talking about the birds getting killed in windmills. Like where what are you talking about, sir? So I mean, I think we're doomed either way. It's just the Democrats say what we want to hear. Democrats say what we want to hear, and they pacify us. Now Kamala's black. She was Indian a few months ago. Now she's black, and So
Can't stand.
I'm like, hell, we damned either way. If we do or we don't, the hell with it. I don't care. Whatever.
Let's just take a moment of
Y'all,
silence for Lord. War, you made
We got
some
we got
very valid
we got
points.
this nigga talking about this nigga talking about windmills. You ask this nigga about AI. This nigga talking about windmills. We got this other woman. I ain't gonna call her a helper. I ain't gonna say the helper like I normally say, but yes, I am. We got this helper talking about she black. This month she black because she running for president. Like, what the
This
hell is
one,
going on around here?
oh,
I'm over this conversation with him. I'm over this right now because
you know
We
what? All
damn the
right,
other way. We damn.
so in summary,
Let me
You
get
told
my holy hank.
I'm gonna. That
Let
is
me
not
cool
a
off with
holy
my
hanky.
holy hank.
That is a Costco brand of paper towel. What?
Got
So
got
I'm
my
going
pressure.
to
Got my pressure. Got
I'm
my
gonna
pressure.
echo what Fred said earlier.
Mhm.
Y'all get into your word because God
yes,
controls the entire earth. It doesn't matter who's
Entire.
in the presidential
yeah,
seat.
Yep.
yeah.
I don't care because guess what? We all have a difference of opinions, and that's fine. That's what makes us unique.
Yeah.
But trust God and not these presidents, and just hope for
Mhm.
the
Thank
best
you.
and pray for the worst. Like, I mean, that's really all you can do. Just know your word.
Pray
But
for the best. Pray for the best, not the
pray
worst. Pray for the
pray
best.
for the best, hope for the
Yeah, pray for
yeah.
the best.
Hold on, I
We,
think we lost Fred. Let me
we
see.
lost Fred.
Fred was like, I can't do this podcast. Y'all is
Okay, because
crazy.
water just went off.
His war didn't. Mm-mm.
We done got
Remember,
Fred out of here.
hold on. Remember shaded by caramel. You can always get shade. Oh,
Shaded.
it's luxurious shades.
Now that is a
It's
very
luxurious views by Kate. That's what it's
that's
called.
a that's what we call folks a shameless plug. Very shameful plug.
Luxurious views by
That's a
Kate.
shameful
That's what
plug.
it's called.
A shameful plug.
If I can get the
Shameful.
name, hold up, I need to get the name right before I try to plug myself.
You know that saying you got
Okay,
that
so
5 seconds of fame.
real talk. While we got a couple of minutes before we jump in, I found this excellent restaurant.
Okay.
Excellent. That's what I was trying to do. Get this food, y'all. I'm sorry, I was hungry. Uh, turkey legs, gumbo greens, mac and cheese, cornbread. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was
Okay.
just doing that as a little break, y'all, to make all y'all hungry.
Now
It didn't
I'm
work.
hungry.
It did. It worked. It worked on
I'm
E.
always. I'm look.
But
Yes, it did.
and
Successful.
and also E. Did you hear that word? Did you hear
What?
that word?
Oh,
Did you
girl,
hear?
look.
I know you heard that word.
I
Yes,
almost fell out of my
I
seat.
know you heard that word.
I
And
caught it.
we having a little bit sidebar over here, real quick.
But
I'm
like
lost.
We
no,
know.
so so recently I had experienced some trials and tribulations in my life the
Mhm.
last couple of days, and I was talking to my girl Karamel about it.
You was
And
constipated?
exactly, I was not constipated. My bowels are very regular. Thank you. Um,
Okay.
praise the Lord for regulation. Um, and we were talking about, well, Caramel was giving me the same word that Fred just gave us tonight.
Mhm.
So it was just
Mm.
confirmation,
Mhm.
confirmation, confirmation,
Being
confirmation.
on
So,
point.
but to the point
Y'all
of
talk. Let me
Nicholas.
get Fred back.
Okay,
Okay, do
to
your
the
thing.
point of Nicholas, like trust the process. Like a lot of a lot of what has been happening with me is a part of the process.
It
Like
is. It is.
it doesn't feel good. It doesn't
It
feel
doesn't.
right. It's unfamiliar.
It
It's
definitely don't.
depressing. And you got to be careful when you sitting in those moments in your life where stuff like that happens, because the enemy will have a field day with your mind, and he will make you think that it's the end and you can't, and he blocks all creativity. I can go on and on, y'all. I ain't about to start preaching,
But
but
E, even bigger than that and greater than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about when we ask God to clear our paths and we ask God to put us in the places where He wants us to be. When we ask God to deliver us from all that other stuff, and when He starts to
Girl.
do it and we feel that uncomfortability, yeah, it's something, isn't it? Because we don't ask God for all of this. We don't ask Him for all of this. But
Girl.
yet, we forget.
How easily we forget. Quick.
Yes,
We
yes.
forget. Like my pastor been preaching on this series, and it's called The Devil's in the Details or whatever.
Mm,
And it was just a lot of different things he had been talking about. But as of lately, that's why I don't be mad at people. I don't be mad. I'm not easily like I get irritated and annoyed,
of
but
course.
I don't be mad at people because I'm mad at the wrong people. I should be mad at the enemy. Like my focus and energy is to resist the enemy. I ain't
Mhm.
got time to be worrying about what you got going on over here or what you said to me to hurt my. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to
And that's
feed
true.
my. I ain't got time.
That's
You
true.
know, like man, this. Uh. Anyway, I think we got him back. We
I'm
got him
so
back.
glad. I'm so glad you be getting your confirmation, girl. We all be getting our
Yeah,
confirmation, and
yeah,
it's a
Fred. We were just
blessing.
we were just
It's
talking
a
about you.
blessing.
We just confirmed
I'm
some.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you are
Oh, you
good.
good?
You're
You good?
good.
I'm
You
sorry.
good?
Please, I
Yeah.
apologize. Please forgive me. Uh-oh.
So
Well,
we yeah,
oh, yeah.
no. I was gonna say I know we're almost coming up on time, but I think this is a perfect segue to go into our little game that we like to play with our singers.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's where we are
Who
each
give me the
one of
first word?
well,
Ooh.
or you can kick it off, Ward,
Hold
and
up. I
then
want to kick it off. I want to
No,
kick it off. I got a
you're
good
caramel.
word.
okay. Let her kick it off. Let her kick it off
Caramel, go ahead.
before she pee in her
Do
pants.
we
Go ahead.
do we know how to play the game first? Did we explain the
We
game?
already prepped him. Yep, we already
Oh,
prepped
okay.
him.
Just making
Yep.
sure. Let's making sure. Just making
Hey,
sure.
we do's this. We know we got this.
Mm.
I bind that spirit.
He gets
Got
on
it.
my nerves. Hmm.
Whoa.
I'm gonna be the easiest
You
one.
by
Hopefully, this should be easy for you. Savior.
Savior. Okay. Close to thee. Close to thee. Close to thee. Close to thee. While I'm on this pilgrim journey. Savior, let me walk close to thee.
Okay.
All right, Ward. Come
all
on,
Yeah.
right.
Ward.
All
Come
right.
on, Ward.
Mhm.
Come on.
All right. Now I don't want no gospel.
Okay.
You
So
heathen. Oh, heathen.
I'm wondering what word he finna
I'm
say.
I'm I'm filled up with the Holy Spirit already.
Okay.
It ain't no bad word, nothing like that. Just something simple.
You
Just something
never
simple.
know, Ward.
Yeah, you never know.
I want
I
to
might have to
hear.
sip my tea.
I want to hear. I want to hear you. But there's a singer, Jesse Powell, that sings that you
Oh, you.
you.
Okay.
That's my word. You.
Your word.
Yeah, Jesse Powell.
Okay.
But you, yeah, you.
Why
Yeah.
he keep on mentioning the song you want to hear, but
Oh, did I
Okay.
do that?
Then
yeah, you did
you
do
I,
say you
that.
don't want to hear.
oh,
You just say you don't want to hear gospel, right?
yeah, it don't have to be gospel. No, you.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Your mama and your cousin too. Okay.
Okay. All right. Woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Made me some breakfast, toast, two scrambled eggs. Grease jumped out of bed, took a shower, dressed, cleaned up my place. Grab my keys, grab my jacket, my wallet, I'm off to work. Screaming all the way down there. Oh, is it the way you love me, baby. I wanna know is it the way you love me, 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 baby. Next.
Okay,
Woo.
okay.
Look, I was about to go ahead and harmonize with you, but I decided to skip this one on
I
out.
felt the spirit on that. That wasn't a song, but I felt the spirit
Yeah.
of my sister.
Okay,
Woo.
you know
Yeah.
what? I got okay. So I'm not gonna give you a
Stop that.
word,
Okay.
but I
Oh,
want you to sing your best rendition of a Rance Allen song.
oh, that's my man. That's
Some
my guy.
people say I'm crazy, but how you I can't explain the power that I feel when I call your name. When I
That's
call your
all you.
name. Yeah. Just like fire. Oh, heat sharp in my bone. Holocaust in the morning. Something about the name Jesus.
Eba.
Oh, something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name. I know, I know, I know. Oh, yeah.
Ah! Rest
It
in
was
peace,
that one,
Rance
and
Allen. That was
Yeah.
I
amazing.
belong to you. Y'all know nothing
Woo.
about that. I
Yaba.
belong to you. I think that thing Ward knows something about it. That was his first
Woo.
song though. That was his first
I
release
never heard
song,
that.
and
Okay,
it wasn't gospel. They released it on
I'm
R&B.
about
Oh
I'm
interesting.
wow.
about to take
Okay,
off running. I'm
Just
about to take
all
off.
alone.
I'm about to take off running. I'm about to do a
Ooh,
church
but I'm
run.
today. Be what you want me to be. I belong. Woo! I'm gonna take y'all back on that one. Next.
ah,
You know what?
look,
Next.
Oh
look,
Lord.
You're a bad boy.
look.
You're a bad boy.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
want to
that, y'all.
share.
Y'all made my
I,
day.
Okay.
Rance, man. God rest his soul. May he continue to
Mhm.
rest in peace.
Yes,
Um, he always showed me love.
yeah.
And I remember the first time I interviewed Bishop, and he had just got done singing at a church in Chicago.
Mhm.
And we went in the back rooms when we were the Ward brothers, me and my brother.
Mhm.
And we went in the back room. He's sweating and just got done performing, singing, and everything. And not only did this man just talk with us, he gave us like his life story during this
Mm.
interview of how he got
Nice.
started singing, and just
Wow.
everything. He was just so gracious, man. And just listening to him and hearing the history of
Hmm.
not only him, but the history of gospel and his roots and the
Hmm.
people that helped launched him, his career, and how he became Bishop Rance Allen.
Yes, sir.
It was just, it was phenomenal. And I'll forever hold him dear to my heart.
Yes, sir.
Man, that man blessed me, man. And
Hmm.
continue to rest in peace, Bishop
Yes, sir.
Rance Allen.
Yes, sir.
Such
Yes,
a
sir.
giant, such a
Hmm.
giant,
Oh
such
yeah,
a
Yep.
giant,
Yep.
such a
Yes.
giants.
giant, man.
Awesome, brother.
Such a
I miss
giant,
him every
man.
day.
I'll never forget that. I miss him, man. I miss him. Every
Hmm.
time he see me,
Yep.
he just give me that big smile.
Right. And he never forget a face too. He never forget you. He never forget you.
Never, never. He be like, "Hey, there go my buddy,"
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
he just give you that big smile and that hug. And
Yep.
if you've never met him, man, you missed the treat before he left this earth, because that man was something special. Oh my God, I
Mm-hmm.
never heard anybody sing and like contort his voice and harmonize during a. He was just unbelievable. There would
Yep.
never be another Bishop Rance Allen.
Never ever. Never ever.
Never.
Never.
Nope.
Wow. I just wanted to
Humility.
just share that, man, because
They
Mm-hmm.
all better.
that was just so dear to my heart, and just how humble he was. He could
Yes.
have been like, "No,
Humility.
I'm
Yep.
tired, tired.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you just see me get off the stage
Yep.
doing all that
Yep.
singing?" But he
Mm-hmm.
he he just a humble giant, man,
Yep.
humble
Yep.
giant, and
Yep.
may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Lord. Yes, Lord. Look, War about to have a moment over there. You all right, War? You need
Uh,
some of your holy tissue? You need some of your holy?
I, I
Your
met a
holy.
lot of people. I met a lot of people, and I met every gospel artist you can probably name.
Yeah, I
But
saw the
I'll
picture.
say
Yeah.
Bishop Bishop Rance Allen. Like, I've met a lot of gospel artists and interviewed them or talked to them or been around a lot of them Negroes, and
Mm-hmm.
they ain't all what they say they profess or seem to be. But
No.
I will say Bishop Rance Allen and J.J. Harrison are two of the most
Yeah.
Mhm.
genuine men of
AJ
God.
Harrison. Yep.
J.J. Harrison is another man, my God. And you know, you meet people and you can get a spirit of discernment, like when they just being nice, just to be nice because they're a celebrity, or
Mm-hmm.
they're known or whatever like that. So they got to be nice, or they got to put on a face, put on a smile or whatever. But like, I'm grateful God has given me the spirit of discernment,
Yes,
where
sir.
you can weed out who's true and really real or whatever. You can just tell by their spirit and the vibe. And Bishop
Mm-hmm.
Rance Allen, before he left this earth, and my brother JJ Harrison. JJ is one of the realest
Mm-hmm.
brothers,
Yeah.
humblest spirits that you would meet,
Mm-hmm.
and it's authentic. It's authentic, and I'm grateful to have been around a couple giants or whatever like that in my lifetime, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been around a lot of them, and I've heard them talk when they don't think you're listening.
Listen. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
being around JJ, even when he don't think I'm listening, he's a real deal. And you like that too, my brother. And
I
I
appreciate that.
I I appreciate you, man. You are an
Appreciate
authentic
you,
dude.
man.
You've always been that way. So I want to give you your flowers too, man. You have
Thank you,
always
sir.
been a good
Appreciate that,
dude.
man.
You hit my inbox, and you just be encouraging. You'll just say something, and you just, man, you've been in this game like I have for such a long time, and everybody's always willing to criticize or critique or whatever, but you've
Yeah.
always been one of those. I have this thing called the Good Dudes Club, and you've been one of those guys that's been a
I
part of the
appreciate that,
Good
man.
Dudes
Thanks for having me,
Club.
man. I
That
appreciate y'all.
you
Thank you
know,
so much.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and we all need that.
Yeah.
EMAC, Caramel, we all need that, because we all are big in our own way.
Mm-hmm.
The girls as well, and we need that, man. Those people that, it's just a lot of times we ain't feeling our best,
Right.
and we do this and we do that in the spotlight or whatever, but a lot of times God will send that person that just will say something in your inbox or text or whatever, that
Right
just
on.
will encourage your
And right
spirit.
back at you.
And
And right back at
you've
you.
been one of those brothers, man, and I thank God for you.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
Fred, you
appreciate
well,
it.
are
Thank you.
officially a part of the Rundown
Hey,
yes,
family.
hey,
yes,
sounds good to
And
me.
Fred.
Hey, hey, hey.
But
Appreciate
go
it.
ahead
also,
and
Appreciate it.
go ahead and accept my friend request. I already sent it on in. So when you
Got
get a
you. Got
chance,
you.
go
Got you.
and
As
ahead.
soon
I'll
as we
be
get off
sending mass. But
here.
Fred, can you tell everyone where they can follow you and find you at? On
Sure.
Yeah.
Facebook,
You can
Instagram, wherever.
find me on YouTube.
YouTube.
I do Donny Hathaway concerts, so you can find me on some of that. Just
Okay.
put my name in, Fred Dubose, FredDubose. Fred Dubose. You put me on YouTube. Visit my page sometime on Facebook. If not that, stop on by Lighthouse Church on Sunday morning. I'll
Go
be
get
singing.
the word.
Okay. I know that's
Get
right.
out here.
Love it.
4501 West 127th Street.
Love it. Love it.
Yes,
Love it.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
All
So
right.
while
Man,
this is
thank
out,
God,
I'm
thank
on my
God for
way
you,
to
bro.
Greece. I'll be going to Greece from the 17th to the all the way through to next month. So
Oh,
yeah,
Safe
so
travels.
safe
yeah,
travel.
thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. So
Hmm.
whenever y'all feel like y'all want to holler, whatever, let me know. I love to come back and whatever. Just let me know. Everything is all
Yeah.
good.
And
Well,
we
we would
appreciate
definitely
that.
want to have you back on once your
Yes.
project drops. We cannot
I
wait to hear
appreciate
Man,
that.
it.
thank you,
Thank you so
Yes,
bro.
much.
All
I
the
definitely.
promise it'll be out
blessings.
in about a month. It was coming
All
out
the
sooner, but I got
blessings.
to go to Greece. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
so yeah.
All
Thank
right.
y'all so
Well,
much. I've had a
thank
wonderful
you.
day.
No
Y'all made my
problem.
And
day.
thank
Thank
you.
y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much. We're gonna
We
keep on praying for
appreciate
each
you.
other. We're gonna keep on looking out for each other.
Yes.
If there's anything I can do to help
Indeed.
y'all, let a brother know. I promise I'll be there.
Yes,
We
indeed. Thank you
appreciate
so
that.
much.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
All
All right.
right.
God bless y'all.
Have a good
Peace.
night.
Yep, God
Peace,
bless.
y'all.
And thank y'all, everybody out there in media land. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. Thank
He'll
y'all for
do it
showing up.
too.
Yeah.
He'll definitely
Yes.
do it too. That's
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
Yep. All right, we're gonna close us out. Do what they
yeah.
say we
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah,
do. Like,
Ward,
come
we
on.
waiting.
All right
All right.
now.
All right.
Bye.
And go to his page. Everybody go to his page and check out his Lenny Williams rendition
I'm definitely
with the
checking it out.
band.
Checking that
All right.
out.
Check it out. Check it
They
out.
want me
Yes,
to
check it
close
out.
out, but y'all already know what I always say. Hashtag do what they said that you couldn't do. This has been your boy, your dude, your homie. Y'all already know who I be. It's your boy, the
Hmm.
Ward.
What?
And I'm with my girls the night and day, E-Mac and Karamel, and we've been chopping
Woohoo!
it up with my boy.
Woohoo!
I'm about to say Fred Hammond. He's on that level too.
I
Oh,
My boy
appreciate
okay.
that.
Fred
Look, God bless
Dubose.
your
Yes.
heart.
Man, it's been a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
E-Mac, Caramel.
Be blessed, y'all. We out.
We bless.
Peace.
Peace.
We out. All
And
right.
Good
God bless
night.
y'all.
bring me something back from Greece, and man,
Yes,
Just
I
a
indeed.
wish
Wi-Fi ward.
bring
Bye.
me a mic, a mic or something. Bring me a mic or
I got
something.
you. I got
Bring
you. I
me
got
something
you.
A
Yes,
back.
sir.
holy
Yes,
mic. Make
sir.
sure it's holy, okay? Make sure it's holy. Bye.
Got you.
Put some holy
Give
oil,
him a holy
some holy
mic.
Holy
oil
on.
on it.
Got you. Got
Yeah, put some holy oil on
Okay.
it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
All
So
right.
it's been
Peace.
a great show, y'all. Get at Fred. Go to his
Please do.
social media handles.
Please
Go
do.
check him out. Check out his renditions, and especially that rendition of Lenny Williams with the band. Just scroll down. It's on there. Check it out. And get
Check it
ready
out.
for his project. We got E-Mac. She's doing her thing. Caramel's doing her thing. I love these
Woohoo!
girls, man. They are the best
Woohoo!
co-hosts that you can have. And everybody, this is your favorite podcast show, The Rundown. And there we have it. That's our show. And we out. Y'all love y'all. Y'all have a blessed, prosperous week. That's it. Let's go. We out.
Bye. Stay in the word. Bye.
Stay in the